hope you're all having a great day. Tomorrow is Eid, which is the Muslim holiday, and that's here in Davao. I'm here in Tea and Coffee Bean. No, I'm not. I'm actually in French bakery. Today, there's a couple of things I want to talk about. It's health. One of them is health, my health really. When I first came to the Philippines, I weighed 150 plus kilos, and it used to go up all the time because I worked in the food industry back in the UK. Very high stress, very high pressure, and I was picking food all the time, so it was always going in here. Even though I tried to control it, it still gave me major issues with high cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes, sugar levels bouncing up and down like a lift shaft. And one of the reasons I came to the Philippines is because I could stop work. I would then have to focus on what I was going to turn around and be eating here, because it was a different culture and different climate. However, when I got here, you still got Mackie Doos, you still got KFC, you still got Shakey's, you still got Jollibee, you've still got all of these high processed food outlets, and it became quite difficult when I first came here to turn around and say, did I like this, did I like that? So what I did is I trial and error. So as I said, 150 kilos up and down. Now I'm 87 kilos. That is my standard weight. Doesn't go up, doesn't come down, it just floats at that level. If I don't eat for a couple of days because I'm traveling, then my weight comes down. But then when I turn around and come back and I'm at the mall, or I'm meeting friends, or I'm turning around doing stuff, hey, ¿cómo está? Okay, nice to see you. Okay. Yeah. So I turn around and I look after my diet. Now what I need to turn around and do is I need to turn around and make sure that, one, I hydrate, two, I only have a couple of coffees a day, three, I treat myself to a pastry or a cookie once a week, once every 7 days. Majority of the time I keep away from salad, because it doesn't have the same taste. Cucumber, the tomatoes, the peppers, they don't have the same taste as back in the UK. So what I tend to do is look at chop suey, mung bean casserole, fish soups, and I tend to salamatlam. And I tend to look at those items and buy those and purchase those outside where I live. Now I could cook at home, but then I've got the tendency to pick while I'm cooking, also to embellish it with butters and creams and the things that are no good for me. So I tend to turn around and set myself an allowance. So Damosa famous, I can get a set meal there with and it's a set meal and it's all regimented in size. So it's like going to the hospital but eating in a restaurant here. And I get a small piece of chicken, I get a little dish of chop suey, a little dish of stir-fried rice, and then I get a small bowl of soup. And that's what I tend to do to control my diet. I don't walk in and take stuff off the main menu, because it always ends up coming too big. It's always served, the servings are always 2 or 3 portion sizes, and you feel obligated to turn around and eat it rather than having cyan. So I turn around and go in, have the set menu, not too big. So I turn around and have the set meal. So Denchos I go to here. And tomorrow is Eid. Oh, look at that. So I've got chop suey, pork chop suey with rice, calamansi, soy. Oh, beautiful. Today I'm going to talk about health and my diet in the Philippines. How I went from 150 kilos down to 89 kilos. Davao Famous I go to here. And I go to the food court here in SM. When I'm in a breezer, they don't have the same food court offering. So I turn around and go to Kenny Rogers and I have the salmon and I have the potato there. Or I go to the Japanese udon noodle place because they offer coffee latte, no sugar, mum. Okay. Salamat. So they offer me that same choice of food in a breezer. Now if I go to Gmal, little mum, if I go to Gmal only offers me things like Greenwich Village and Jollibee, and I can go to Denchos on the 3rd floor, but I'll still order the same food offering. Chop suey, soda, no sugar, no garlic, no salt in my food. And when I first came here, for the first 6 months, my weight just dropped drastically and I was really concerned that I might be ill. And I went to the doctors and they turned around and said, no, you're not. You're bringing your diet into relation and into keeping with your body. Every day I go out for 3 or 4 hours and I walk. Yeah, I walk. It's only when I got something to carry like shopping or boxes. So I walk from here where I am now to where I live, and it's around about 1,700 meters. And I walk in the sunshine, and the sunshine's hot, and I sweat, and I get rid of minerals. I also turn around and take vitamins, Pro 50 Plus. I do those, and I turn around and I enjoy it, and I have a great life. And my diet and my well-being and is doing well. The bit that's not doing well for me is hereditary and my eyesight, with my glaucoma and my myopia. There's nothing I can do about that. Plant-based diets I've tried here, but you have to eat the same food all the time, which becomes a little bit monotonous. So I go between stir-fry vegetables, noodles with vegetables, noodles with broth, rice with stir-fry, rice with boiled chicken or fish, potatoes with steamed salmon or steamed tilapia or steamed swordfish. But it's all small portions. It's not like I used to be back in the UK, a Big Mac, 2 McFlurries, a shake. No, it's all cut back, and it helps. Anyway, I'm going to have my first coffee of the day. It's 2:30 on a Tuesday.